What makes direct injection so unique is it directly injects fuel in through the combustion chamber rather than behind the intake valve. Now what that does is it allows a much more precise amount of fuel each time being injected, and on top of that it allows for a cleaner, more thorough burn versus where fuel would hit the intake valve and tumble through and then lie where it is. And while they can get it to go where they want it to go for the most part, directly injecting it is the best. Now, what that means for you is that you can get better fuel economy out of direct injection, and you can get better power. So, case closed, right? Direct injection is the best. It's not that good. Unfortunately, direct injection has one minor drawback. The intake valve does not get cleaned at all. Now, normally that's not a big deal because you got fuel spraying on the valves, and what that does is it cleans it up, so normally really don't have an issue. But with direct injection, it's not even touching the valves. It's directly injecting inside of the combustion chamber. So what that means is you've got all this carbon buildup on the intake valve, and it's causing it to, one, be heavier because it's just adding all this stuff on it, which can mean red line issues. Not really that noticeable, I'm sure, but it can in extreme circumstances, according to physics. But as far as I know, I haven't actually heard of that being an issue, but theoretically it could be. Another thing that is more plausible, and it has been shown to have, is when you've got all that on there, is it can cause it to not close properly, which causes blow-by, which reduces power, and it reduces efficiency, which means your fuel economy is down, and that's no good at all. You buy these cars and you expect greater efficiency, and then 20,000 miles later you're having issues. And that is the thing, is every 20 to 30,000 miles you need to take the intake manifold off of the car and rotate the engine so that the intake valve is closed, and blow in walnut style sandblasting. You want to blow that in order to bust up all the carbon to clean it up to make it actually efficient, and that is a lot of work every 30 to 50,000 miles. That's the average person drives, say, roughly 15,000 miles a year. That is every 2 to 3 years. You got to pull the intake manifold off and clean the engine. That is a lot of maintenance. Now, car companies do recognize that this is becoming an issue, and they are planning on releasing what they're calling dual injection, which should be the best of both worlds. One, you get fuel injection that is direct injection, which gives you the more power and better fuel economy, but you're also getting a little bit of fuel injected like a port injection, which causes fuel to clean the carbon, and when that comes out, that should fix a lot of the issues that direct injection inherently has. So hopefully that is going to be a more viable way to do it. But for now, if you buy direct injection, make sure that you know you really need to keep that clean. Now, there have been people that have checked to see if maybe an Italian tune-up might actually be what it takes to clean it up, and I want to say it was Humble Mechanic did a video where he was saying that they have actually shown, I believe it was a jetted TDI that they used, if it was driven more aggressively, then the carbon buildup wasn't quite as severe as compared to ones that are driven more moderately. So there is that chance that just driving it slightly more aggressively may take the carbon away, and that's a fantastic thing, because if the carbon is not being added as quickly in the first place, well, that can reduce some of your issues. But unfortunately, no matter what you do, you are still going to have to pull the intake off and clean these out. There's just no way around it. But I mean, driving a little more spiritedly can apparently help with making it so you don't have to do it quite as often, but it still must be done. Thank you very much for watching Casey's Garage. I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you liked it, go ahead and click here to watch another video from me. Click here to watch a video that YouTube decides that you want to see. Subscribe! Also, if you like my shirt, go ahead and check out the link in the description to find my Teespring. You'll go ahead and see I've got hoodies, t-shirts, women's t-shirts, a coffee cup, and stickers. Whatever you'd like to do. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.